Ja, hallo, hallo. Ich bin sehr, sehr neugierig, wie es dir mit den Anfängen der Makrobiotik geht. Also wo hast du Makrobiotik kennengelernt für dich? Where did you get to know macrobiotics and what were your first impressions?
It's a long story. I started off as a vegetarian actually when I was 12 years old, 12 years old, yeah. Once I had a very bad experience eating a beef sandwich, and I hated this experience of chewing this piece of hard, sinewy beef, and I couldn't swallow it. And that made me question, what am I eating? What is this? That took me on a journey as a vegetarian, and I started buying stuff to cook at home. My parents were a bit concerned where I was going to get my protein from, and so I bought some magazines with recipes, yeah. And in those days, talking about 1970s, texturized soy was a big thing, and so I was using that, and also pulses, of course, and cheese, because I was a lacto-ovo vegetarian, so I would use some cheese. But in those magazines that I would buy for the recipes to get, there were articles. And in one of those articles, I read about macrobiotics. And it spoke to my spirit, I can say, to my soul. There was something there, even though I couldn't get it all, because there were many words, weird words that I couldn't understand, words from Japanese. But it stayed there. And I started buying books about macrobiotics. And fast forward, I was 18, 19 when I decided to take up the cookery lessons at the Buenos Aires Macrobiotic Center. I had to travel 1 hour into town, to town center, and so I took up macrobiotics after reading books and stuff. And for me it was lovely, and to discover that there was salty tea, because for me tea had always been sweet and very sweet. So all of a sudden having this bancha with tamari or shoyu in it, oh, can you have salty tea? Is that a thing? So for me it was liberating, like, yes, you can, why not? And it tastes great and it does good to you, so why not? It was, and it wasn't because we were discussing before we started the video, we were discussing this with Lena, that many people arrive at macrobiotics because of health problems, but it was not, neither our case was that. It was out of curiosity, out of wanting to know more about health and prevention in my case also. So yeah, that's the very beginnings. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.